What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, world? It's your boy, Mr. Netflix himself, coming at you live from the HOUSE from the house. Actually in the kitchen, just got finished on dish duty. So as you can see, got water all over me. But y'all wanted to check in with y'all for another episode of GFT, Grown Folk Talk. I wanted to talk about something real quick. I wanted to talk about I want to say, don't be afraid to start small. Don't be afraid to start from the very beginning. Stop trying to jump through hoops. Stop trying to go too fast. Stop trying to get somewhere too fast that leads to a means of an end. You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to basically say is, me and the lady went out this morning. It's early Sunday morning. We went out this morning and we just out and about. And we decided to stop, before we came home, we decided to stop by this Goodwill that we been saying we're going to stop by, then we're going to stop by. And so we stopped by the Goodwill, man. It's Goodwill. I love Goodwill. And it makes me just think, it made me think back to when I was a child of how Goodwill kind of started. Like back in the 80s and the 90s, I don't know what it was like in the 70s, but I'm pretty sure it was smaller. But you know, it was a store, you know, to sell, you know, thrift store basically, that sold, you know, hand-me-down clothes, hand-me-down everything, which was cool because we were going in and shop our butts off with a little bit of change. And it always reminded me of, we used to have to collect cans. If anybody know about collecting the cans, and we would collect cans throughout the week or 2 weeks, and we had like a backyard, 3-4 bags of cans, and we would have to actually have shopping carts that they took from the shop back in the day. Or either if somebody had a truck to help us load the cans on to take them to the Goodwill. But most of the time, we had to walk them bad boys on a shopping cart, a baby stroller, a wagon. We had a wagon. I remember when we pulling that wagon, going way downtown and crossing the bridge and all that. And we used to go to Goodwill where we would recycle the cans, you know, just to get a little change so we can get some food and stuff to put in the house. It was good times though, but it just reminded me of like how small Goodwill started back then. So when they were just selling thrift clothes and recycling cans and, you know, and bottles. You could bring your bottles down there. They would recycle them, give you a little money. It just reminded me, because if you go on Goodwill now, if you see these Goodwills stretched out across the world, it's major big now. Major big. They got aisles and aisles of clothes. They got their shoes lined up like they're in Foot Locker. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Don't be afraid. You see where it's at now. And that's all I be saying. Don't be afraid to start small. Start from the beginning. Start from the bottom. If you got to piece that thing together, start from the very bottom. Take your time. Let it grow. Be easy. That's one thing. Time ain't going to speed up and ain't going to slow up. Time going to move the same way it's been moving. So you figure out your pace and you go, which is at the beginning. Never try to jump, because it was just walking through the Goodwill today just made me feel like that. And I was like, wow. Look how far this place has come. Like, I had to ask the lady, hey, let me see them Timbs up there behind the thing. Timbs, they ain't on brand new. Only thing about it, they was in the kids' side. They were too small, because I doggone sure would have got. I ain't going to tell no lie. I would have had to spray the foot spray in them and all that to clean them. But they didn't look bad. They looked brand new. The weak Timbs like that. Then they had the black pair. They was too small. But if they would have had them in my size, I ain't going to lie, I probably would have got them. Though. But that's what I'm saying, like, Just seeing how far that has came. And if you look at a lot of things around you can take all those as metaphors and look around you saying, never be afraid to start at the beginning or start small and grow. You feel what I'm saying? Never be afraid. Because you never know where that can lead. You can run in, and while you starting that, you never know what you'll run into to get you to those next levels. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, that's a little quick video, a little quick GFT I wanted to drop real quick, man. Never be afraid to start from the beginning or start at the bottom and work your way up. Mr. GFT, Mr. Netflix himself, GFT, y'all holler at me, get at me, man, on all platforms.